Guys, honestly, I want to say it doesn't rain, but it pours for Palesa. But then it's such a cliched line to be opening a video with. So I'm just going to say as it is. Palesa is currently receiving a lot of backlash there on social media. She's being called all sorts of names, attention seeker. Oh, she wants Somizi back. Oh, she wants to drag Somizi to the pits of the pits. Oh, what does she want now from Somizi? You know what I mean? So this comes after she decided to expose him after what, like 3 decades later of being in contact with him, of being in a relationship with him rather. This was, of course, on Owami's Hell and Back podcast, right? And she was just sharing ukuthi how she and Somizi made Baby Bahumi and how life was after she fell pregnant. Baby Bahumi is now 30 years old. By the way, you guys, she is a full grown woman. And I could just see from the podcast she has been bottling all of this up. Like into Ebe Mudla for the past 30 years before too. And maybe one can even explain as to why she has been going through so much spiritually. She has even decided to become a sangoma, drop that, became a born-again Christian. You know, it's been a lot that has been going on in Biliniaka. So she explains, I was only 17 years old when we started dating. And during the 3 years we started dating, there were no signs whatsoever that Somizi is actually the LGBTQI plus community. And only when I was 20 years and I'd fallen pregnant with my now 30-year-old child did Somizi disclose to me after I told him ukuthi I'm actually pregnant. That is the only time he was like, that is the only time he disclosed his sexuality. Yes, I did see the signs here and there. However, I could not pinpoint as to yini kahle because, you know, it was a long time ago, and during their era, it wasn't as easy as it is now. Umuntu just discloses their sexuality. I'm bisexual, I'm this, I'm that. So when I came out, it was only during that time when he was now comfortable to share such news with me. Even the people from our community, they would ask me how like, couldn't you see that this guy is gay? There is absolutely no ways that this guy would impregnate you, you understand? So it was such a difficult year for her, because now even after she gave birth, Somizi was nowhere to be seen. However, the only person that was there for her was the late sister of Somizi, Joyce. Because now I had no financial support from this guy, I had to fend for myself. This is when I started looking for jobs in restaurants so that I can put something on the table. And the only person that was there for me, Joyce, would babysit my child. Even after I got my first acting gig, Joyce was there. She was the one who said, let me take care of Upahumi at 10 months old before too. And that is the only time Upahumi got to go and stay at Somizi's home, because Joyce wanted to help her out so that naye ezokwazi ukwenza imali. Otherwise, had it not been for Joyce, then that would have never came forward. Actually, Upahumi did stay at Somizi's. Even at that time, Somizi wanted nothing, according to what she told us, wanted nothing to do with the poor baby. Also, guys, remember at the time, I think it's really important, Somizi was already famous at the time. So he was just interested in living the higher life and just being interested in splurging money and not wanting to take care of ingane yakhe. Uyasho ukuthi, guys, Somizi is one self-centered human being. And this is the reason as to why I'm only coming out now, because his entire life, or our entire duration of knowing each other, he had been so famous. So whenever I would try and expose him, I would get trolled. And that is the reason as to why I never came out, because people idolize him. They would call me bitter. I am bitter. I am attention seeking. What do I want from Somizi? And, you know, I can just understand the debate that is currently going on around social media. People are asking, but what about the car that Somizi got for Upahumi? But just buying a car once off, guys, does not necessarily mean that you were in your child's life. You understand that just buying a car once off, it does not necessarily mean that you are a hands-on father. You understand? So I can just see why some people are confused, because they watch Somizi's reality TV show and they thought that maybe they had made peace and Palesa, but unfortunately it still does not take away the fact that that is how Somizi treated Palesa when she fell pregnant, or even after giving birth to Upahumi, or even those years, the very crucial years of raising a child. You know, I think it's something that even Bahumi touched base on the reality TV, that Somizi does not show affection towards me the same way abonisa ngakhona ebanganeni bakhe, to his friends, to his lovers. It's not the same attention or affection that I am receiving from him as his daughter. So maybe that's why there is that sort of like distance from between rather Ubahumi and Somizi. So a lot of people were really not understanding why Palesa is coming forward, because of some of the things we've seen on the reality TV show. Like I said, the car, as well as there was that train that Palesa, when she was in an accident, Somizi was the one to help, of which she revealed that Somizi didn't even help me. It was someone else. But then Amapepandaba, not Amapepandaba from Instagram, guys. You don't get me in trouble with those people. But like, the news, that is what they were pushing out, of which it is false. It's not entirely the truth. Somizi never helped me, but he was given credit which did not essentially belong to him. Okay, so right now let me just take a few comments so that we can close off this video. One person is saying, Palesa, okay, exactly what she was anticipating from us. And this person is saying Palesa must find herself umfana ona 55. Somizi is doing more than enough for her to be stuck in 1994. Hey, bafowethu, we don't really get to choose ukuthi umuntu uhila nini. Another person is saying, Palesa, you need to understand, Palesa is sharing her past experience with the situation. It has nothing to do with Somizi being a responsible father. Now she is sharing her painful experience with the whole situation. Another one, of course, in favor of Somizi is saying, Aibo, this lady, Somizi is doing the most for his child. It's been 30 years. It's been 30 years. Umdala mama. So yeah, guys, honestly, I think it's ngaphikisana kuze kubuye uJesu at this point. Please do let me know what your thoughts were of this interview down on the comments. Like the video, and please do also subscribe if you have not yet done so. And I will surely see you guys on the next one. Bye.